I have an AP test in 20 minutes. So I want to make this video for all the people who either aren't taking APs this year, aren't in high school anymore, or maybe have APs next week. There are also a lot of concerns that come along with taking the AP test online, and I kind of wanted to make those clear coming from someone who's actually taking the test, not from the person who's administrating them. They're just not really giving all the information. So today I'm taking my AP US History test. You may wonder why I chose to film this one, and that's because I have the least faith in doing well on this test. I need to get a 5 to get credit for it at the college I'm going to next year, and out of all the tests I'm taking, this is probably the one where it's the least likely for me to get a 5, especially because my teacher doesn't prepare us for it. I won't even go in depth there. First of all, the way that the tests have changed this year is instead of being your normal 4-hour test with multiple choice sections, writing sections, they've been shortened. So the AP US History test is just one essay called the DBQ, which is the document-based question. I basically get a bunch of stuff that I have to read, and then I craft an argument and use that stuff as evidence. A couple hours ago, I looked up a review video of somebody predicting what the prompt for the DBQ was gonna be. They narrowed it down to 5, and then for those 5 eras, I watched review videos and took notes, which I have here. So we're gonna hope that gets me through at least somewhat. There's also a good chance that one of those 5 prompts is not gonna be what I get, and if that's the case, then we might have some big problems. So I took another AP test earlier this week, and I ended up taking that one on my phone. It was math, so it was written work, and I needed to submit photos, and the process of submitting photos when you're taking it on a computer is super hard because you have to take a picture on your phone and email it to your computer, and if you don't submit it in time, you get no credit. So I ended up just taking it on my phone, which was very weird. Now I'm taking this on my computer because I'm just going to be writing up on a Google document my essay and then downloading it as a PDF and submitting it to the College Board. But some problems that you can still encounter and some things that I've just heard of a lot happening lately is, one, if your Wi-Fi goes out, if your power goes out. One thing that I found more comforting taking the exam on my phone was I knew that if my Wi-Fi went out, it would default to my data right away, so I would have cellular and I wouldn't be locked out of the test. But it's possible that my Wi-Fi could go out, and on my computer I don't have a backup like that. And then there are also a lot of concerns that people have been having just actually uploading their work. This doesn't seem to be as prevalent with tests when you're just uploading a document rather than uploading pictures, because I think there's a mess of what kind of file formats they take. It's all very confusing. Before I even get into my test, if you're taking a test next week, I would first recommend getting your family off the Wi-Fi so that your connection is stronger. If you're taking a test where you're going to be submitting photos of your work, there is a picture, which I'll put somewhere around here, of how you need to change the format of your default photos on your phone so that it's a format that the College Board accepts. So I'm just gonna be kind of doing this test and taking you through what it is like, what it feels like. Obviously not filming the test at all, but kind of just the process as I'm going through it. So first I'm gonna lay out all my notes that I have here for me in hopes that it will help me at all, but to be honest, I don't really know. This is gonna be it's gonna be so bad. I really have no faith, which is why I'm making a YouTube video about it. Like, if this had been math earlier in the week, I would have been like, no distractions, nothing. Okay, so now it's 12:28 and I have 2 minutes until I get logged into the exam. I have 30 minutes to fill out personal information so they can make sure it's me, and then on my last one I had to do this weird typing thing. So the AP board sent me an email with my exam ticket on it, and that has my AP ID, which is what I have to put on all of the work that I'm submitting. That's how they keep track. Okay, get started. So now I'm putting in my name, my last name, my email, telling them where I'm testing from. Now it's refreshing me on the different ways that I could submit my answers, like I already talked about. I have a little timer on my screen and it says 27 minutes, and then that's when the test will open and I'll get my prompt. Until then, just have to chill out. Are you ready? Is this your first one you've taken?
My first AP this year. Yeah, it's my only AP.
So are you really freaked out about the online?
No, not horribly. I hate, and I know you can time the timer, but I'm gonna keep it up, and that's gonna be annoying. So it's gonna be like 20 minutes and be like,
no, I agree. The timer is really, really intimidating. Good luck. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, now we're down to 10 minutes. I've had a snack, talked with a friend, and we're just chilling. I just want this to be over, really. I want it to be over. Okay, so now there's 30 seconds until the exam starts. I think I'm just gonna log on, see what the prompt is, let you know my thoughts, and then I'll check out. Why am I like scared? Why is my heart beating fast now? Why am I scared? I told myself this didn't matter. I don't know what this is. Okay, so I guess we're talking about reform in a 40-year period. We'll see what that means. So, okay, check back in 45 minutes, bye. Okay, I'm actually dying. So I have 7 minutes left, which means I really have 2 minutes left because I need to export this into a PDF. Okay, I'm just gonna submit this, I don't care. Ugh. Congratulations, your exam is complete. Thanks. I'm closing out of that tab and I am not looking at that ever again. Well, I guess we're done then. That's sort of the vibe of what it's like taking an AP test online, how everything works. I hope this was helpful for anyone who either doesn't know what this looks like or is taking a test next week or anything like that. And if it wasn't, I hope it was just entertaining watching me suffer through an exam that definitely went really bad. Now there's only one to go and then it's summer and we can forget about all of this. So that's gonna be the end of this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to keep up with my other videos, which are definitely not all school related like this one, make sure to subscribe and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!